There was a man who achieved almost everything he ever wanted. At least, that is what everyone around him believed. He had built a successful career. He had become disciplined. He had become respected. People asked him for advice. People admired his habits. People called him driven, and he smiled whenever they said it. But every night, before he went to sleep, he felt something he could not explain. Nothing. Not sadness. Not emptiness. Something stranger. He felt absent from his own victories, as if his life kept happening a few steps in front of him, always visible, never touchable. One evening, while returning home, he stopped in a small park. An elderly man was sitting alone feeding birds. The younger man sat down beside him. For several minutes they said nothing. Then the old man asked, "When was the last time you arrived?" The younger man laughed. "Just now." The old man smiled. "No." The younger man frowned. The old man pointed toward his chest. "When was the last time you arrived here?" The younger man sat quietly. The old man continued, "When was the last time you accomplished something and allowed yourself to live inside it?" The younger man's eyes moved downward. The old man smiled. "I thought so." The younger man laughed softly, then said, "I don't know." The old man nodded. "Most ambitious people don't." The younger man looked surprised. "How did you know I was ambitious?" The old man laughed. "Because you are exhausted." The younger man smiled. "Everyone is exhausted." The old man shook his head. "No, there are different kinds of exhaustion." He pointed toward the younger man. "You are exhausted from carrying a future version of yourself." The younger man's face changed, because somehow that sentence felt true. The old man continued, "You are always carrying someone." The younger man laughed. "What?" The old man smiled. "The next version of you." The younger man sat quietly. The old man continued, "The fitter version, the richer version, the calmer version, the wiser version, the more successful version, the future version." The old man paused. "And because you are always carrying him, you never get to be the person you already are." The younger man stared at him. The old man smiled. "Tell me, when you achieve something, what is the first thing you think?" The younger man answered immediately, "What's next?" The old man nodded. "I know." The younger man laughed. Then he stopped laughing, because suddenly it felt uncomfortable. The old man continued, "When you finish a project, what do you think? What's next? When you lose weight, what do you think? What's next? When you reach a goal, what do you think? What's next?" The old man nodded. "You have become addicted to elsewhere." The younger man was quiet. The old man continued, "Most people think ambition is dangerous because people become greedy." The younger man nodded. The old man smiled. "That is not the real danger. The real danger is that ambitious people postpone their lives." The younger man's eyes lifted. The old man continued, "They tell themselves, 'I'll relax when I get there. I'll enjoy life when I get there. I'll feel proud when I get there. I'll slow down when I get there.'" Then he smiled. "But there is a problem." The younger man leaned forward. The old man said, "There is no there." The younger man laughed, then stopped, because he knew. The old man nodded. "You keep moving it." The younger man's eyes widened. The old man continued, "You think the next milestone will finally allow you to rest? But then you create another milestone. You think the next achievement will finally allow you to breathe. But then you create another achievement." The younger man sat quietly. Then he whispered, "That's true." The old man smiled. "Of course it is." Then he said something extraordinary. "You have turned life into an airport." The younger man laughed. "What?" The old man smiled. "You're always departing, never arriving." The younger man laughed again, then became silent. Because it was true. The old man continued, "You are never here. You are always boarding another flight." The younger man's eyes began to water slightly. The old man said, "Tell me, if I took away every future goal, who would you be tomorrow morning?" The younger man opened his mouth, then stopped, because he didn't know. The old man nodded. "I thought so." The younger man looked down. The old man continued, "This happens to high achievers. They become excellent at building lives, and terrible at inhabiting them." The younger man sat perfectly still, because that sentence hit something deep. The old man smiled. Your problem is not ambition. It is abandonment. The younger man looked up. The old man pointed at him. You abandoned yourself. The younger man's eyes widened. The old man continued. You abandoned today's version of yourself for tomorrow's version. You keep sacrificing him, and sacrificing him, and sacrificing him. The younger man whispered, How do I stop? The old man smiled. You don't stop building. You stop postponing. The younger man frowned. The old man nodded. Keep the ambition. Remove the condition. The younger man looked confused. The old man smiled. Do not say, I will be happy when. Say, I am happy and I am building. Do not say, I will be proud when. Say, I am proud and I am building. Do not say, I will live when. Say, I am living and I am building. The younger man sat silently. Then he laughed, because suddenly it sounded so obvious. The old man smiled. Exactly. Simple, not easy. Then he said something beautiful. The mountain is not your home. The younger man frowned. The old man pointed toward him. The climb is. The younger man's eyes watered again. The old man continued. Because if you make the summit your home, you will always be homeless. The younger man looked toward the sky, then smiled, because suddenly he understood. Life was not happening after the next goal. Life was happening inside the climb itself. Months passed. His life did not change dramatically. He still had goals. He still worked hard. He still dreamed big. But something extraordinary changed. He celebrated. He paused. He rested. He laughed more. He stayed longer inside victories. And for the first time in years, he felt present. 1 year later, he returned to the park. The old man was there, still feeding birds. The younger man sat beside him. Then he smiled. I arrived. The old man smiled too. Then he asked, Where? The younger man smiled. Then he answered, Here. The old man laughed, then nodded, because he knew the race was over. Not because the younger man had stopped running, because he had stopped running away. And perhaps this story leaves you with one question. What if your greatest achievement is also your greatest prison? What if the thing that makes you successful is quietly stealing your ability to enjoy being alive? What if the next goal is not what you need? What if what you need is 5 more minutes inside this moment? 5 more minutes inside this conversation? 5 more minutes inside this victory? 5 more minutes inside this ordinary day? Because perhaps the most successful people are not the people who achieve the most. Perhaps they are the people who know how to arrive. And perhaps tonight, you can finally stop asking yourself, what's next? And ask a different question instead. What is here? Because life has been answering that question every day. You have simply been too busy leaving to hear it.